hold up. Before you grab that next candy bar, imagine a world where true chocolate, the kind bursting with complex flavors and soul, is slowly disappearing. We're talking about a vanishing art, a centuries-old tradition being swallowed whole by massive machines and profit margins. But across the globe, a few brave artisans are still fighting the good fight. They're the last traditional chocolate makers, keeping ancient secrets alive. Get ready, because this isn't just about dessert, it's about passion, heritage, and the future of flavor itself. What if you could help save it? Our story begins not in fancy European boutiques, but deep in the lush, sun-drenched jungles of places like Mexico and Ecuador. This is where cacao, the very heart of chocolate, was born. For thousands of years, indigenous communities have cultivated this precious bean, long before anyone even thought about a milk chocolate bar. It's more than a crop, it's part of their identity, their ceremonies, their very way of life. This isn't just agriculture, it's a sacred connection to the earth, passed down through generations. Imagine building an empire on a bean. First step, the harvest. This isn't some mechanical grab-and-go. Cacao pods ripen at different rates, even on the same tree. So, skilled farmers meticulously handpick each vibrant pod, using machetes or special tools. It's a dance of precision and respect, knowing exactly when a pod is at its peak, ready to burst with potential. Miss the timing, and you compromise the flavor before it even begins. This careful selection ensures only the finest beans continue their journey, a level of dedication industrial farms simply can't match. Every pod counts. Next, the transformation begins, fermentation. This isn't just a step, it's pure alchemy. Cacao beans, still covered in their fruity white pulp, are piled into wooden boxes or covered with banana leaves. Natural yeasts and bacteria get to work, generating heat and breaking down the pulp. This process is crucial. It develops the precursors to chocolate's complex flavors, mellowing bitterness and coaxing out fruity, nutty, or floral notes. It's a delicate balance, too long, too short, too hot, too cold, and the flavor is ruined. Industrial producers often cut corners here, but true artisans never compromise. This is where the magic truly happens. After fermentation, the beans are still too moist. Time for sun-drying. Spread out on large mats or raised beds, they soak up the equatorial sun, slowly reducing their moisture content. This isn't just about preservation, it further develops those crucial flavor compounds. Artisans carefully rake and turn the beans, ensuring even drying and preventing mold. It's a labor-intensive, patience-testing step that industrial factories often rush with mechanical dryers. But true flavor can't be rushed. It needs the sun, the air, and the human touch to reach its full potential. Every beam of sunshine makes a difference. Once dried, the beans are ready for their close-up, roasting. This is where the familiar chocolate aroma truly awakens. Artisans use smaller, often custom-built roasters, allowing for precise control over temperature and time. Different beans, different roasts. It's like coffee, a light roast brings out fruity notes, a darker roast deepens the cocoa intensity. Over-roast, and you burn away the nuances. Under-roast, and you miss the magic. This delicate balance is a testament to the artisan's skill and understanding of each bean's unique profile. No single setting works for everything, it's pure artistry. What incredible aromas are unlocked. Roasted, cooled, and winnowed, that's separating the nibs from the husk, the cacao nibs are ready for the grind. Traditional makers use stone mills or modern mélangeurs with granite wheels. These slowly, steadily grind the nibs, generating friction and heat, turning them into a thick, flowing liquid called chocolate liquor. This isn't alcoholic, by the way. It's pure, unsweetened chocolate in its rawest form. The long, slow grind ensures tiny particle size, which translates to a smoother, more luxurious mouthfeel. Industrial machines rush this, often resulting in a coarser texture. Patience is a virtue here. Watch it turn into liquid gold. And now, conching. This is where chocolate truly gets its signature smoothness and refined flavor. Developed in Switzerland, conching is a long, slow process where chocolate liquor is continuously kneaded and aerated in large conch machines. This removes undesirable volatile acids, mellows bitterness, and further develops a velvety texture. Traditional conching can last for hours, even days, meticulously refining the chocolate. Industrial producers often reduce conching time to minutes or use additives to mimic the effect. But you can't fake that deep, developed flavor and melt-in-your-mouth feel. This is the difference you can taste. The Swiss truly perfected it. Almost there. Tempering is the crucial step that gives chocolate its beautiful gloss, satisfying snap, and resistance to melting too quickly. It involves carefully heating, cooling, and reheating the chocolate to stabilize the cocoa butter crystals. Do it right, and your chocolate shines. Do it wrong, and you get dull, crumbly, streaky chocolate, a heartbreaking bloom. Artisans temper by hand on marble slabs or with small tempering machines, relying on touch and experience. This is where science meets art, transforming a delicious liquid into a perfect, solid bar. It's the final polish, elevating chocolate to an edible masterpiece. Pure dedication leads to perfection. Finally, the moment of creation, molding and finishing. Traditional chocolate makers pour their perfectly tempered chocolate into molds, often elaborate and unique. But it doesn't stop there. Many create stunning bonbons, pralines, and truffles by hand, filling them with fresh ganaches, caramels, or nuts. This is where personal flair shines, where each piece isn't just a product, but a miniature work of art. Unlike uniform, machine-stamped industrial bars, every handcrafted piece tells a story of care, skill, and passion. It's more than just a treat, it's an experience. Imagine taking this much pride in every single detail. When you think of traditional European chocolate, Belgium probably springs to mind. And for good reason. Belgian chocolatiers are world-renowned for their meticulous craftsmanship, especially with pralines. These aren't just chocolates, they're tiny architectural marvels, often with thin shells and creamy, decadent fillings. The focus here is on balance, texture, and fresh ingredients, with a deep respect for the bean's origin. Belgian chocolatiers spend years honing their skills, mastering precise techniques that mass producers simply can't replicate. It's a legacy of precision and pure indulgence. Their dedication is absolutely inspiring. Next, let's talk Switzerland, the land of smooth, creamy chocolate. While they might not be cacao growers, the Swiss perfected key techniques like conching and milk chocolate, elevating the entire industry. Their artisans combine rigorous precision with innovative spirit, creating iconic bars and luxurious truffles that melt beautifully. Swiss chocolatiers demand the finest beans and often have long-standing relationships with specific cacao farms, ensuring quality from the source. This isn't just about deliciousness, it's about pushing boundaries while honoring tradition. They show us what's possible when craft meets innovation. Back to the source, Mexico. Here, chocolate isn't just a treat, it's a profound cultural inheritance. Ancient traditions are being revived, with artisans using molinillos to froth rich, often spicy, chocolate drinks. They prioritize traditional grinding methods and focus on regional cacao varieties, producing chocolate with bold, earthy flavors distinct from European styles. Mexican chocolate makers are reclaiming their heritage, connecting modern consumers to the bean's original purpose and taste. It's a powerful statement about identity and resilience, reminding us that true flavor is deeply rooted in history. It's truly chocolate with soul. And then there's Ecuador, renowned for its Arriba Nacional cacao, a fine flavor variety prized by chocolatiers worldwide. Ecuadorian artisans are fiercely proud of their beans, often producing bean-to-bar chocolate right at the source. They emphasize sustainability and fair practices, ensuring the farmers who cultivate this exceptional cacao receive fair compensation. By controlling the entire process from farm to bar, they maintain incredible quality and showcase the unique terroir of their region. It's a powerful model of direct trade and passion, proving that quality and ethics can go hand in hand. Their commitment truly shines. Alright, let's get real. Why is this tradition vanishing? Enter industrial chocolate. While traditional makers spend days, weeks, even months on a batch, industrial giants pump out tons an hour. They use cheaper beans, often heavily roasted, to mask defects. They add excessive sugar, vegetable oils, and artificial flavors to cut costs and speed up production. The intricate, nuanced flavors developed through careful fermentation, roasting, and conching are replaced by generic sweetness and uniform texture. It's a classic quantity over quality scenario. One is a symphony, the other a jingle. Which one do you want to support? Industrialization doesn't just replace craft, it changes our expectations. We become accustomed to that uniform, overly sweet taste, forgetting the incredible spectrum of flavors cacao can offer. Small-scale artisans, who pour their hearts and savings into every batch, struggle to compete with the marketing budgets and low prices of big corporations. Their traditional knowledge, passed down through families, is at risk of being lost forever if we don't recognize and value it. This isn't just about preserving jobs, it's about preserving human ingenuity and a richer, more diverse culinary world. Are we letting convenience replace true quality? So, what's the real cost? It's not just the job of an artisan, it's the rich, nuanced flavors of true chocolate that are fading. Imagine never experiencing the fruity notes of an Ecuadorian bar, the deep earthiness of a Mexican chocolate, or the precise balance of a Belgian praline. We're losing biodiversity in cacao strains, unique regional techniques, and the incredible stories embedded in every handcrafted piece. This isn't just a dessert, it's a cultural artifact, a sensory experience that connects us to history and geography. Don't let your taste buds miss out. These dedicated artisans face an uphill battle. They pour their heart, soul, and often their life savings into their craft, working with smaller yields, higher quality ingredients, and labor-intensive processes. They can't match the speed or scale of industrial production. But what they can offer is unparalleled quality, unique flavor profiles, and a connection to the source. They're not just selling chocolate, they're selling an experience, a piece of heritage, and a stand against homogenization. Their perseverance is a beacon, showing us that passion can win against overwhelming odds. What if we all chose to support them? So, why should you care? Because supporting traditional chocolate makers means more than just enjoying a delicious treat. It means empowering small communities, preserving cultural heritage, and ensuring biodiversity in cacao. It means a future where flavor is celebrated, not standardized. It's about conscious consumption, making choices that truly matter. As one passionate artisan once said, every time you choose a handcrafted bar, you're not just buying chocolate, you're investing in a legacy. This isn't just food, it's a testament to human spirit and ingenuity. Your choices shape the world. This is where you come in. You have the power to make a difference. Seek out local chocolatiers, look for bean-to-bar labels, ask about the cacao's origin, and choose brands that prioritize ethical and traditional practices. It might cost a little more, but you're not just buying chocolate, you're voting for flavor, for heritage, for the livelihoods of dedicated artisans and farmers. Let's send a clear message: quality, craft, and culture matter. You have the power to shape the future of this incredible delicacy. Every choice is a step towards a more flavorful world. The journey from a humble cacao pod to an exquisite chocolate bar is a testament to human ingenuity and passion. Let's not let this incredible tradition fade away. These last traditional chocolate makers are not just crafting sweets, they're preserving a piece of our global culinary soul. By supporting them, you're not just enjoying a richer, more delicious experience, You're helping to write the next chapter in chocolate's ancient, flavorful story. Demand the real deal, celebrate the craft, and let's ensure that the magic of traditional chocolate continues for generations to come. Together, we can keep the tradition alive.